Hello, everyone. I'm sorry we're late. I wish we had a good excuse, but we've just been chatting. It's not been
shooting the shit.
Just
I
got
think is what they call it.
Just got carried away. Bit too hot for YouTube, to be honest. Couldn't.
It was a little bit, wasn't it?
Couldn't just let you all in. But hi, this is the June TCGS Talks Over. My name's Sean Bell, joined by Matt Murray.
Hello.
James Farley.
Hello.
And Dave Turner.
It's coming home.
What?
It's coming home.
Oh, it's
It is coming home
because he's got
It is absolutely coming home. I can't believe it's coming home.
Do you know what's crazy?
Finally.
Is the people that are watching this from Patreon now,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
They're like me. They're like, it's coming home. It's coming home. The people that are watching on YouTube because they haven't paid for it, they're like, it didn't come home.
No, the people on YouTube are like, it came home. It's home right now. I was like, this is it.
They came home after the group stage.
Well, there's no need to come home, James, because we're already
We were
playing
at
at Wembley.
home, so we're going to stay at home. It's coming home and it's already been at home for a long time. Yeah, it's mad. I mean, especially with like Phil Foden's hair. Sorry, Sean. Phil Foden got his hair like Gazza. It means we're going to win.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's every time, every tournament, there's one player that you go, yeah, this is the hope. And then he'll either break his leg or be shit. We all know it. But it's coming home.
Matter.
Come on. Come on,
So what
you
are we talking over? This nearly didn't happen. Because we're talking over the Microsoft, is it E3 2009?
It is 2009
show, and we decided we were going to do it because it's the funny one where they unveiled Kinect and stuff, and then we were like, oh, why isn't it on YouTube? This is weird. And then we tried to put it on YouTube, didn't we, Matt?
Oh, it was funny because we were all coming up with these excuses, weren't we? We were all like, oh, well, actually, probably Microsoft want to bury this, and no, they must be getting rid of this. And then we found out why it wasn't on YouTube. It's full of the Beatles, Sean.
Yeah, it's got the Beatles all over it.
Isn't it?
So if you try and put it on YouTube, you get a load of bollockings via email.
On YouTube, I found loads of like parts of this, which were like parts 2 or parts 3 onwards, really. And I was like, why isn't there parts 1 and 2? And then found it on another site, called Dailymotion.
Nice.
And you'll see it looks a little bit different. See if you can notice why it's different. But then we put it up and I was like, oh no, been blocked. Edit this, blocked. I mean, I basically did like 4 or 5 edits. Now all we've got is copyright infringements, but that's fine.
Yeah.
The video play.
No, this is an hour and 40 minutes. What are we doing? Let's get going.
That is what I'm a bit worried about.
Jesus
But yeah,
Christ.
go on.
Well, let's get it playing then. Let's.
Yeah. Okay,
No
here we
ballsing.
go.
No ballsing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2009 Xbox 360 media briefing.
How's
Same
this
for everyone, yeah?
This was such a good era, though, wasn't it? It was
All right,
brilliant.
here we go.
Beatles,
This
fuck
bit.
off. Oh, is that just what you put in as the placeholder?
Yeah. This was 5 minutes of footage of them playing the Beatles. I was like,
I'm surprised they didn't copyright strike this as well.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I was worried. I was going to put a black screen.
They're very lifelike images.
The 1 hour 40 minutes, Matt. Let's go.
39.
I mean, I don't even know who that guy is.
I had to cut this bit. There's a massive cut in a minute.
Is it because they speak and that gets like...
No,
gets
because they came on to like Beatles music.
Oh, really?
Have you ever listened to Yoko Ono's music?
No, is it really good?
Oh my God, Sean, you've got to check it out. It's worse than you even think.
Really?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Right, there's a cut there.
Oh, I remember this.
All right.
This was really awkward, wasn't it?
They want us to talk amongst ourselves, Paul.
Yeah, I think so.
And
Yeah,
it's
watch
like,
this.
It's
It's
not
one
like
of
they've
the
got
most
no
awkward
experience
moments.
being on a stage. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Play it.
Thank you.
Listen. Listen to this.
Say a bit more.
Yeah. Oh, the game is good. The graphics are very good. And we were great.
Now, we love the game. It's fantastic. Who would ever thought we'd end up as androids? But
I like the way I walk.
Slagging off the animation.
yeah, so
Yeah.
thanks for having us here and having us on your game show.
Yeah. Game show.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, God bless, peace and love. Thank you.
They probably got a
Enjoy
million
the
for that.
game.
Yep.
They probably got a million for that.
Yep. That
There's
was...
another cut there. You didn't even notice the cut. How good it was.
I know it's like don't pause it, but can I just say, right? Like, what annoys me about that is that it just anything in life. If you're getting paid to do something like that, or you're there to promote, put the effort in.
Yeah, fucking
Put
show
the
up.
fucking effort in.
Like, actually,
just sign
like-
up and just say, "Oh, this is great. It was a great new way for you to experience our music. We're, you know, all of that. Don't just come out and go, what?
Yeah.
I mean, thanks for being on a game
They were
show."
playing it before you said, okay, you know, you could come out, you got like, you know, a minute and a half, talk about the game, here's some words if you want to say, but then actually I was like, look, it's you know, it's the Beatles. Don't.
It's definitely not Lennon.
It's not Lennon.
I didn't get that guy.
It's the Beatles. Just let them do what they want to do.
I think that is. I hate that. I hate it.
Because like, if you'd
Put the
worked
effort
on that
in.
game, you'd be fucking gutted watching that.
Yeah. You've just heard that they've got Ringo and McCartney to come out on
Yeah.
stage. Oh, amazing! You're sitting at home watching them talk about your game. And they're just going,
what do they think of our work? You know, what do they think of what we've done with their music and stuff? And
You'd be
it's just
like, Mum, Dad, they're actually going to get the Beatles on stage to talk about this game I've been working on. I've been yeah, I know you've forgotten, but I've been working on this game, and they're actually going to have the Beatles on stage. And then
they're going to have the Beatles on stage. Not that one, no. He's not that one either.
Not Lennon.
Yeah, the two shit ones. Yeah.
I think he was the drummer. I think he was the drummer. Is it?
Yeah, I know he was shit.
There was like a really nice animation, but that obviously had to lose that.
Thank you, Paul and Ringo, Yoko, and Olivia.
Who's this?
We're honored to support the important work.
That is just a roadie.
Is he a monk?
Okay, sorry. There was his name was read out, but I had to cut that because there are Beatles in the background.
So who is it? So who is
I
it?
don't know. I don't know his name.
It's not Jay Allard before his
Couldn't be more excited about the
transition.
game and the exclusive.
Before he
It looks like
became
someone from like an
Is this taken on a mobile phone?
This one is this part is literally handy cam footage. Yes.
To E3.
This is parts 1 and 2 from Dailymotion. After that, it will go professional. After this.
I want to thank
Okay.
all of you here in
not that bad,
person and the
considering.
millions more around the world watching our live broadcast. Over the past year, our industry has done well in this uncertain economic climate. Perhaps
This was still recovering from the
wait
last
till 2020.
the other recession.
they
Yeah.
want to have fun. They want to play games.
That's right. Yeah, two years. What? A year or two after the massive crash
It was a year after, yeah.
in 2008, wasn't it?
Of the living room. Now, last year, the new
That was
Xbox
fucked up.
Series
That at least you can wrap your head around this
of our
this
console
horrible
is
virus that's
truly
taken over the
a
place. That was just a bunch of rich
entertainment
guys.
device.
Yep.
Like,
Basically,
fucking
yeah.
Today, we're gonna
And especially in
deliver
America,
information.
like just so many people
Yeah.
just
Today,
didn't have a
it's all
home
about
anymore.
showing
Yeah, foreclosures. Yeah.
Oh no!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
welcome legendary skateboarder Tony.
Is this the first time you saw it? This is not the first time you saw it though, is it?
I don't know.
What's up, everybody? It is great to be here today. I'm so excited to get the chance to introduce you to our new game, Tony Hawk.
All right.
See,
it
and
is,
like
yeah.
he must have known this was shit, and he still turned up and had something to say about it.
As you can see,
It was pretty exciting. It was pretty exciting though, right? Because
it's a little bit shorter, but
It looked pretty cool,
this
I
thing
thought.
is full of
Yeah.
technology. It's got accelerometers.
it's the reviews that made me go,
different
okay,
sensors
no, it's
here.
not.
It knows where your feet are. It knows where your hands are. You can come in and actually go for grabs. You can lean
never
it.
played
You can,
this.
you can kick it up. You can actually put your foot
No
on the
one did,
side of
Matt.
it as if you're.
This
pushing
looks like
along.
a wonderful
The whole
stream,
thing
though,
responds
James.
like a real skateboard.
No, James, you.
Game with the skateboard controller for a long, long
To
time.
see
It just
it.
felt like the technology wasn't there yet, and I'm
Well,
really
backwards
excited that
baseball cap.
Robomoto
Yeah.
figured out how to incorporate
that.
the
I could
latest
grind off my
technology
sofa.
and make a real
Yeah.
skate
That'd
game.
be,
'Cause
brilliant.
Really, the best way to experience skateboarding is as it's meant to be on a board.
I'm just gonna see if you could buy it
The
anywhere.
design's really intuitive. It'll allow
eBay
grind
for
rails,
£13.
ollie, catch points off vert ramps.
Okay,
not bad.
Dave,
Even if you've never set foot on a
4x4.
skateboard, we've got plenty of difficulty levels. And,
What's it
I
for?
think
What's
this
it
is gonna
on?
deliver an entirely
I mean, obviously
different
Xbox,
type of
but-
social,
Virgin.
physical gaming
remember.
on Xbox 360, and it will allow players of all skill levels to battle for skate supremacy. In
Although to be
time
fair,
and
this was at
trick-based
the
challenges
kind of
from
towards
comfort
the
of their
end of
living
the
rooms.
plastic
So, check out
tap
this
Yeah.
exclusive
area.
trailer.
Yeah.
I think it captures the essence of what Tony Hawk Ride is all about. It features pro skaters Ryan Sheckler.
So, I mean,
Paul
he's really good at
Rodriguez,
this.
Stevie Williams, Christian
Way better
Slay,
than
and
Yeah.
Lennon.
That's what I mean. Like at least he's
Gotcha.
giving it some.
very first time. And I really feel like
But this wasn't this also when like Tony Hawk's stuff was kind of burning out by this stage?
Yeah,
and
the
like,
rod fully
It's
set
already
by
gone.
the
No, this was
What gave you
them
that
trying to
idea?
make their
skating has
comeback.
always been the ultimate rush.
It had already gone.
I skate because
this is Activision just burning stuff out, wasn't it? It just yearly updates and all that kind of stuff when there didn't need to be.
Don't talk about flying when you're trying to sell a board that sits on the floor.
if you've had an interest in skating but maybe didn't want to put yourself in a position of getting injured, here's your chance.
Finally.
Oh, this would be James just on the.
Well, against skateboarding, but you're a coward.
Okay, James, you have to stream this.
Experience of skateboarding.
Look at it.
To a whole new level.
Rocket right here. Come on, here's a rocket.
After I've dropped about 3 stone, maybe I will. But, you know.
You can get fit the Tony Hawk way.
The only difference is you're doing it interactively with a high definition video game so that your character mimics these motions on real skate objects, vert ramps and rails and half pipes, ledges and stairs.
Oh, did it!
The idea's fun, man. The idea's cool. It just didn't work, did it, in the game?
Skater in the arcade was brilliant. I used to love that.
You can grab the skateboard.
This is like that, but at home.
The game has modes of difficulty, so if you're just beginning, you can get on it and just do the sort of turning motions, and the game will sort of guide you into the obstacles. And then we go to different advanced levels.
When I stood on the board in there and I got that sense of flow,
Rodney Mullen is like the stereotypical skateboarder. Like, you know what I mean? Every time I see him, I just think, yeah, you represent every skateboarder I knew.
Yeah. He's like the most intelligent idiot in the world. You like he's.
You alright, mate? Yeah.
Wow.
So now it's switched to
All right, well, I hope
professional.
you'll take the opportunity to ride as well.
Oh, no, it hasn't.
Activision has these up and running at on Xbox 360s on the show floor at E3, and I hope everyone gets the chance to ride. Thanks, everybody. Have fun. See
That's
you
a
there.
good line.
It is.
Love it.
To be fair.
Shit game.
Using that as a cricket batter.
This is weird.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, oh.
Revenge is like a ghost.
I think I've heard that about 20 million times.
Every man that
Every time we loaded this game up.
Yeah, this is Modern Warfare 2,
like
isn't
a
it?
ghost. Yeah,
Modern
no,
Warfare 2.
stop.
its thirst cannot be quenched
No Russian.
until the last man standing has fallen.
It was a good game, wasn't it?
It's fucking amazing.
It was.
Yeah.
This appears to be the work of the ultra-nationalists led by the
I
Shep.
remember the no Russian thing was such a big deal back then, but now it just feels like.
I don't know. Would you? I don't know if you'd be able to do it now.
Did you what? Do it now? Yeah. I think.
Do you think?
If you put some like sad music, that would be seen as art.
The world's man of action will look and wonder.
Do you not think so, then, Sean?
I honestly don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. What, do you think it caused more of a fuss today than it did at the time?
You may be able to.
I honestly think it might.
That's what Sean's asking.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it justified itself well enough.
The most recent Black Ops had all that stuff in London, didn't it? With like terrorist attacks and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, but then that was still how many years ago was that?
Last year. No,
was
year
it?
before last.
No, the one in London, that was ages ago, wasn't it?
that was no. You're right. That was the. It wasn't Cold War, was it? It was the one before that. What was the one before?
I thought it was Modern Warfare 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, there was.
Yeah, there was a big terrorist attack in London with it. It was quite shocking.
Yeah,
I think you're right. No, it was just called Modern Warfare, wasn't it?
No,
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah. Because last year
I'm
was
pretty sure
Black
it
Ops,
was
wasn't it?
Black Ops, Black Ops Cold War last year, and then I think it was just Modern Warfare the year before.
Yeah, the year before, and that was when they did that. Yeah.
Have you not seen that scene, Sean?
It's the one where it's near like the BT tower and stuff, and you're just like a tourist.
And there's like
the van blows up.
No. That was years and years ago. That was
Right,
the
so
one
there's another one
where
since
the
then,
vans turn up. Where the vans turn up. No, this one you're like a Special
It's in
Agent,
Oxford Circus, isn't it?
and you're in Oxford Circus,
Right.
and it is like a proper terrorist attack. It's pretty shocking.
Yeah, because wasn't there like a little girl that got killed in like the trailer or something?
I think that was the one I've
Think
seen.
again. Think about that really old one. Yeah, the one with the.
I think it's like a family like just sort of walks around the corner and then there's the explosion, so you don't see it, but it's clear.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So they did that, but no, in the most recent one, Modern Warfare. Yeah, I'll send you a link to the thing because it is quite shocking to see, especially considering how good the graphics were and everything.
Wait for my go.
Oh, this is the look. I'm playing it honest. Yes, they started doing it.
This was still in the era of In the Interest of Time, right?
I don't know if it was. I think wasn't that something they started doing after a couple of years?
No, they started it with Modern Warfare 1, and I think
they?
they
Right, I thought they-
the next 3 or 4, and then they stopped it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some text at the bottom, but it's the resolution is so low.
If I remember correctly, it comes when they get to the top of the mountain. There's a bit of stuff, and then it says In the Interest of Time.
Okay.
Because
Do
I
they
think
even do this anymore now? Like, you know, where they do these like live playthrough things on stage? I don't think they
Not
do,
on
do
stage.
they?
Been a
They've
while,
got rid of
yeah.
them now.
No, they just show the footage now, which makes so much sense.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
does.
fucking-
Yeah, don't you see a person holding a controller?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
doesn't make
fake,
any
innit?
difference.
Especially
I mean, that's-
once all the news broke that they definitely weren't playing these games. Like,
Yeah.
it's like common knowledge.
Oh no! Don't let go.
Blimey, look at that.
This looks wank. There you go.
There you go.
Hey, everyone drink.
Could have done that a minute ago, to be honest.
You'll be like a ghost in this blizzard, so the guards won't see you until you're very close.
There's no ray tracing or anything. What the hell?
What's even the
I mean, of course, Microsoft don't have these live playthroughs on their stage anymore because they ain't got any playable games. Yeah.
Hey!
Very cutting.
Such a Sony fanboy. Oh, actually, I do think bringing them out on a PS4 is a good idea. Actually, I don't know. It's a great idea.
It's a brilliant idea, yeah. Now that Sony are doing it, it's
Yeah, you can tell this conference isn't from recent because I haven't mentioned Game Pass about 60 times already.
I've tapped into their comms. It's southeast of AFC forward to fueling station.
Well, they would never let this amount of time go to one game on their shows anymore.
No.
only Nintendo does that.
I'm starting to realise why this is an hour and 40 minutes.
But that really is the age of, you know, that's what younger people want now. They don't want like to sit and watch something for more than like 3 minutes, which makes me sound like an old fuddy duddy or whatever.
No, but
Seriously.
did we? I don't think
Absolutely,
anyone really wanted to watch this, did they? Like
I disagree. I disagree. At the time,
didn't know any different at the time.
it was massive.
Yeah, we didn't know. Oh, actually, maybe they'd sped it up. It'd be more exciting. We're like, wow, they're playing the game.
This is Modern Warfare 2 as well. Like this was big. So show a better thing where you can actually see something. I mean, Jesus.
Well, again, like you know, with this is the resolution's so low.
Yeah, but Matt,
Even
it's
so.
not resolution, is it? It's you
No.
can't
also,
see.
if you were streaming this in 2009, it wouldn't have been any better.
That's it. It's
Like,
probably about right. Yeah.
No, I'm watching this on GameTraders.com. It'll be high def. It'll be 720 or 480.
Yeah, but it take you 48 hours to download.
Because you remember downloading trailers on the Xbox 360? Because you'd watch them back and be like, this is actually what it will look like on the machine when I'm playing it. Because it was
Because it's on the
relatively
machine.
little compression on it for the time.
I wonder how much of this conference is just this section. It's probably like 20 minutes or whatever.
I can anticipate us maybe
I watch his
fast forwarding
hands
a
while he's
couple of bits at
playing.
this rate.
He's going like that.
He is, he's well into it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man,
No,
I hope the
I
infinite
think he is
health
playing,
cheat
guys.
holds up while
I
I'm doing
think
this.
I think years playing.
You know, backstage, someone's just turned up and gone, okay, I'm here to play the Call of Duty demo on stage. And then look out. Well, who's that guy?
It's Tim the coder. Get him off there. Bruce Willis out here.
Hey, he's just someone that thought he was queuing up for a demo of it.
Yeah. Yeah, in a minute he just dies, and then he's just like, so do you want to go?
Yeah, no. In a minute. You've been Sam Pereira, like, okay, so what do you think about that game? Like, oh, well, shit, really?
It was alright, a bit samey.
Do you want a badge?
got any posters? Got any t-shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. You've completed the demo.
Yeah.
There's a t-shirt.
This game's out this year. Will you buy it?
Maybe. It's a code for a skin in multiplayer.
That's the worst bit when you go to Rezzed and you do that, and the person next to you gets a t-shirt for completing the demo, and you're like, well, I completed it too. No, you've not got any t-shirt. No, okay, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, boy.
This was good.
This was cool.
The daft roller coaster stuff. Absolutely fine with this.
Yeah, you should have played the most recent Black Ops, Sean. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good
Yeah,
fun.
it's a bit stupid. A few of the levels were fucking... even the concepts behind them were pretty good. Do I spoil it? I could probably spoil it. There's a mission, Sean, where you infiltrate a Russian army base that are training to kill Americans, and you go through a fake American town that they're built inside this store, and it's funny because it's just it's all really stereotypical
Americana, sort of thing. Yeah, it's
a definitive Xbox Live experience, and with Modern Warfare 2, Xbox Live will once again lead the way. I'm pleased to announce today that Infinity Ward and Activision will release 2 Modern Warfare 2 map packs first on Xbox Live.
Yeah, fuck you, Sony.
Yeah, do you remember the days when Microsoft had the exclusives?
Now, please welcome...
Mate, I remember the days when they used to go, we're releasing map packs, they're free, obviously. That was weird, wasn't it? Like, when Xbox Live first started. The amount
there
of
was
content,
loads, wasn't there?
The amount of content they released for Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
It was madness.
I missed this. Which Final Fantasy is
it was all on the disc, though, wasn't it? That's when people discovered it was actually.
Oh, that's
on the
right.
disc.
It's unlocking stuff on the disc. Yeah.
Let's find out.
Thank you. I'm Yoshinori Kitase, and this is director Motomu Toriyama.
Which Final Fantasy is this?
I assume 14.
Catch up. Oh, it's Final Fantasy 360. You can see it's behind him. It's on the TV.
20 years since the first Final Fantasy was released in 1987.
Or is this the online version? Like 11 or something?
14 was an online one.
I thought it was 11.
I mean, who cares?
I mean, well, because what's good is if this is 14,
Over
then
the
it's
last 20 years, Final
the
Fantasy
one that launched absolutely
the most loved RPG
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they literally pulled it offline for like a year, and then brought it back.
Oh, it is 11, I swear.
Is it 11?
Alright, chill
Yeah,
out.
14 was the one, yeah, they took it completely off, didn't they? And then they rebuilt the whole thing and basically did it again.
shocked the world by announcing that
I read that Edge article, it was good.
would be coming
It was
There's a documentary about it. I
Yeah.
think it's no clip. It's really good.
has come to
Yeah, Edge did like a whole, like a whole thing with it, which was really good.
They're talking about Final Fantasy 13 at the moment.
That's
That
maybe
was,
it's 14 then.
are you sure? Because that was PlayStation only, wasn't it? 13?
They just said that's the first one to be released on the Xbox. 13.
Yeah, it's 13.
It's 13.
It's 13, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I thought 13 was only
Yeah,
on
it's
PlayStation.
13. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally is.
If we all just
Turns out
listen, we'll benefit. Yeah.
And pretty much everyone hated this one, didn't they?
I don't think I've ever liked a Final Fantasy game.
Apparently, the first like 30 hours, you basically walk in a straight line.
What's that?
Hasn't the most recent ones been good though? Like they've been better.
I quite liked what I played at 15, but I never finished it. I gather the fans weren't happy. 12's meant to be good, though. And then obviously 14 was the online one, which is still ongoing. People love it.
So much.
Here we join our two
I can't tell you how much I hate combat like this.
David, have you heard of a little game called Yakuza Like a
Dragon?
As you will see, the battle scene is different from what we've disclosed in the past.
Yeah, really different battle styles.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Retrograde's out tomorrow or Friday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby. You getting it?
It's free because I rebought Remake, and it's free if you have the physical disc version of Remake.
Are you getting the Clank? Are you getting Clank?
Oh, hell yeah! That thing looks amazing. It looks so good, and like the dock and the case. Oh.
I think you're right, though, Dave, about the
dock and the case.
The enemy is tough to beat.
Oh, the dock, man. Oh, mama.
I think it's the 60 frames with the ray tracing.
Yeah, you said the Crank. It's got a crank. I assume that's what you're talking about.
No, Clank. Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're going to buy a Playdate?
Normally you can't.
Yeah, well, anyway, let's not talk about this.
No, whoa, yes we are. What, you're buying a Playdate?
Yeah, they look amazing.
Yeah, I'm well up for it, mate. I'm going to pre-order one.
I thought, yeah, they look great. But what are they? 100? What over it? 150?
108. Well, I don't know. $108.
Thank you, Tori.
Yeah, like every other week, whatever, you get like sent a random game. Everyone gets sent the same random game.
Hey, good luck to you. I think they look great, those little machines. I was expecting about 70 quid. And I thought I might try it at 70 quid. $180? Fuck off.
And then there's this dock thing that I just mentioned, which had cross wires on. It looks amazing, and then a little case. Oh, baby.
How much? Yeah, are they giving a price for the dock? They haven't.
No, not yet. The case is $29. Dock will be a lot of money, probably.
We're happy to announce that we are targeting a spring.
The case is what?
I think it's $29. I think I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure the accessories been priced, but yeah. My God, that looks so gorgeous.
Are you not getting Ratchet and Clank then?
Request a code, and if that doesn't come through, I'm going to buy it. Definitely, yeah. I'm buying. Absolutely, I'm going to buy it.
It does look good.
So I'll wait.
Have made their home on Xbox 360.
I'm hoping mine dispatches tonight.
That's the thing. I kind of want to buy on 60 games.
This morning, I'm hoping it might even turn up tomorrow. That'd be brilliant.
Who?
Simply Games.
Oh, okay, you did better than me. I went shop 2 like an idiot.
Yeah, Simply was dispatched early. Maybe I'll just buy it now. Anyway, so.
I think we just missed something big.
So to kick off our lineup of
It's Final Fantasy, mate, no matter.
Latest title, please welcome to the stage from Epic Games, Donald Mustard and Cliff Blazinski.
Yeah, Cliffy B.
Donald Mustard.
Lambo
like Gears 2 or 3 or something. Oh no, Shadow Complex.
We know what's on your USB, Cliffy.
What's up, guys? It's great to be here at the newly resurrected E3. I'm proud today to announce the next
resurrected
Epic
E3.
Xbox 360
Yeah, because this is like a year or two after it left the hotel in Santa Monica or whatever.
And it's being developed by our friends at Share Entertainment under the creative leadership of Donald Mustard. Donald?
What a name.
Donald.
I really liked this game, although it has unfortunate connections with a really awful writer. So it's one of those things which is a bit awkward.
What game?
Oh, is this
Shadow Complex?
Shadow Complex, yeah.
Yeah.
His mic is fucked. This guy's mic's fucked. But...
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good
Look
old
at that.
day.
Pros.
Shadow Complex. There you go.
Right, no, you can't just shout, man.
Give away the mic, then start shouting.
Oh no, but I don't actually have to say anything else.
Oh,
And then
Cliff
carries on
ought to be
speaking.
putting the microphone up by his mouth or whatever.
Yeah.
His ass.
The amount of times I've had to do that at stand-up comedy nights, but the room is about, it's a small room above a fucking pub, so it's fine. Doing that in a big auditorium like that doesn't really work, does it?
Shoot these guys if you wanted to, or it could use a more interesting.
If he'd be so rock and roll, he's wearing a T-shirt at the Xbox show with Bill Gates's, mugshot. Absolutely.
And he's not wearing a blazer over it.
I know.
Here's the thing, Matt. He doesn't play by the rules. Yeah?
Shit, well, I've just realised that. Bloody hell, mate.
He's got a Lambo and also a USB drive with Lambo tunes on it.
Lambo tunes.
And true. Would go on to make a game called Lawbreakers. So,
Yeah.
And
Radical
Heights.
Yeah, Radical. He doesn't give a fuck about the law.
The game is filled with tons of exploration, lots of intense.
Get a new rule book.
A lot of secrets. There's over 120 hidden items to be found in the game world.
Guilty.
And the campaign is over 10 hours long with a lot of replayability.
a lot of replayability, are you
Oh,
sure?
and by the way, some
Not
pretty
really.
cool boss battles.
It was good though.
It was
I
good.
enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a sequel?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
They did a remastered version of it, so there was nothing
yeah.
from it. But this, I mean, when this came out, it was at a time when there were hardly any games like this that were coming out at that time. You know, like these, like,
I think it was before we were still this is before we were using the term Metroidvania, I think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
is that a bug?
gotta love it. Unfortunately,
Yeah, did you not see that?
Yeah.
Today. Look for Shadow Complex.
That's great. Rewind that. Did you not see that, Matt?
All week at the Microsoft.
Watch this. Watch what happens there.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah.
What's great is the way the character crouches means the guy was instinctively pressing down to make him, I don't know.
Yeah. No. I want to hear what the guy shouts about live demos.
Unfortunately, gotta love it. Unfortunately, that's all the time we
have.
Look for Shadow Complex on Xbox Live Arcade this summer. We'll be demoing it all week at the Microsoft booth.
It proves they were real demos.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you know that Cliffy B's dress room was wrecked after this. He went nuts. He went out and he just lost it. Yeah,
Favourite thing about Shadow Complex is there's a secret ending at the start of the game. You can just get back in your Jeep and fuck off. Just be like, I don't want to deal with this. Bye.
The newest member of Microsoft.
Oh man, we're never going to get this back, are we? We're never going to have these moments ever again.
No.
Everything's so tightly scripted now, isn't it? And sort of just.
Well, it's all pre-recorded, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think I doubt there will be on stage things anymore, even when things get back to normal.
Do you think it's like because the gameplay demo thing was obviously to be like, look, it's definitely not pre-rendered. This is totally someone playing the game.
Yeah. That's what it was
Whereas
about,
now, I feel like there's been so many examples of people doing that, and then what we saw didn't end up in the game anyway, or whatever. That it's just, there's no point aiming for that sort of.
Well, there's also, I think they just worked out that actually the risks involved in playing a game in front of an audience like that are so large that it's not worth it.
Yeah, very little benefit.
Brings a new social experience to the internet.
Right, I don't even remember Joyride coming out.
No.
Oh, I do.
I do. It was. I think it was free. Like Xbox Live Arcade game.
Yeah, because I remember thinking like, oh, it looks kind of like Trackmania, sort of.
And you can share any race track you
Shit, man, I've still got the archive of Joypod.
or not.
I wonder if I could dig out the podcast after this show.
That'd be good.
You absolutely should.
Xbox 360.
I can't believe we were podcasting. We might have even been on Play Radio while this one was on.
New games on Xbox Live.
Yeah, it was around then because I remember going on it and talking about Shadow Complex.
That's right. That was the summer. That was the summer special. So the game that was at the end of our run on Play Radio.
Yeah, so maybe I was still doing Dark Zero at that point.
Nobody cares.
No, I know.
Sorry, Sean.
No, I'm good. I'm glad. I don't want.
That was my arrogant act coming out there. Sorry.
Look, it got me on Joypod. All right, that's the main thing.
And now I'm earning shit loads out of computers.
This is Crackdown, yeah? This is Crackdown 2. Yeah. You played this, didn't you, Matt?
I like Crackdown 2.
Play one.
Have nowhere to run.
I enjoyed it.
Are they doing the zombies? Are they show the zombies or?
I can't remember.
They're doing zombies.
Just remember.
Yeah. Zombies turn up here, right?
Okay.
Neither do you.
This was at a time where we wouldn't go like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but they weren't really zombies though. It never felt like they were called zombies, but they were more like mutants that lived underground.
It was like a bioweapon thing, wasn't it? That had gone off and
Yeah, so definitely not zombies, yeah? Guys?
Absolutely.
Definitely not zombies.
Yeah.
No, baby.
Last time I saw my grandmother,
I know this.
was I still a praying man. I told her, yes,
Mafia?
ma'am.
I think this might be Mafia.
Pray harder.
No, it's not.
No, it's not Mafia.
Oh, this is zombies.
Left 4 Dead?
No, it doesn't feel like the right vibe.
I ain't gonna die waiting on salvation.
Pretty sure this is Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2.
We gonna fight.
Yeah, it does.
Because this is the intro, wasn't it? So that first 2 seconds I've heard about 1,000,000 times.
See, that's the thing. I've never ever watched the intros for those games because I always just press.
No, but I know, but you always press start, but you always hear like the first 2 seconds of it. Yeah. Also, I've watched this trailer about 40 times.
Just to kill all sons of bitches.
Oh shit! Here's something. So this was right. Okay. So yeah, we were on Play Radio while this conference was going on because Play Radio just ended before I went to the press event for Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay.
In London Bridge. Yeah, shit. This is real blast from the past. All this stuff. Because we were in the studio when Nintendo announced whatever they announced. I think that this was the year they did the Wii Vitality.
Oh, hang on. Hey, it's Matt's favourite.
Of anything.
Thanks.
What, Sonic?
His blue shoes.
I love his fucking blue shoes, baby.
For the truth.
Dad?
Yeah, you were definitely online in 2009 because I've just found the roll mark Joypod thread.
Oh no!
Alright, okay.
Can't find the link to the actual show though.
It won't be up anyway, but I've got it on CD somewhere.
Ooh, Grandad.
So
Which one was this? Is this Double Agent or is it
Chaos Theory or
something?
Sam Fisher, you know, is dead. The man who played by the rules.
No, Chaos Theory was later than this, wasn't it?
No, Chaos Theory was the third one of the original Xbox ones.
Right.
This must be Double Agent or Conviction.
Conviction.
No, Conviction was later. Conviction was the one where it was more like where the trailer was where he was smashing the head into the basins and stuff in the toilet.
This must be Double Agent then.
Okay.
This is Majora's Mask.
You can't hide from Matt, you must love this game. You love this game, right?
Yeah, I'm well up for a new one.
Didn't play it, did he?
No.
Guarantee he didn't play this.
Did not play it.
What Splinter Cell games have you played?
I don't know if I played any actually.
Oh look, he wasn't the guy at the piano. He was somewhere else. Thank you. 10 points.
Yeah.
Matt, are you serious? You've never played a Splinter Cell game?
Please welcome Max Bellon.
I don't remember if I have. I don't really.
So no. And if you did, it didn't make enough of an impression.
So why for the past like 3 years have you been like saying, "Oh, I'd love for Splinter Cell. I can't wait to play another Splinter Cell." What?
Come on, it's the same sort of ballpark as a Kojima game, Dave. It's like he wants a new Kojima game. Have you played any? No.
No, fuck off, James. I literally finished Death Stranding last year. Loved it. Piss off.
Is it because other people like it?
No, it was just like 1 year. I was like, oh, I think Splinter Cell will come back, and I just kept it going. Apart from until this year.
Worth pointing out, of the two men that just walked on stage, at least one of them is a confirmed abuser who has since left the company.
This doesn't stop.
Go Ubisoft.
Oh god.
Okay, enough.
This is the trailer that I was thinking of, not what we just seen. I remember this bit really well because it had all the stuff in the background.
That hit her. He's gonna kill me.
None of these were ever as good as the original.
No, I played Conviction. It was far too linear, and I mean, it was alright. It was kind of impressive as a spectacle, but
I mean, Chaos Theory was the high point actually. Like
that was the last one that Clint Hocking worked on, wasn't it?
Chaos Theory was the one with Spies vs. Mercs, right?
Yeah. Although Pandora Tomorrow had that as well. Like on the
Pandora Tomorrow tried to expand on it a little bit, didn't it? Pandora Tomorrow come out after this?
No, it's Pandora Tomorrow was the sequel to the original one, which that was the one that had Spies vs. Mercs, and then Chaos Theory improved it. Yeah, made it a lot better.
I must have played both of those then.
They gave him a swirly. I don't know.
How is Matt the one excited to play the next Splinter Cell game?
Driven by his emotions, Sam is now the ultimate predator.
I remember playing the original one with the Duke.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Yeah. It was really hard as well because they only gave you like two. I think it was like 2 save points like per level, and you could choose when you wanted to use them. So it was like you never knew if it was a good moment or not.
It was still good though. They were like, "Oh, he's got no gadgets anymore, but he's got a little bit of glass. And slide under the door and have a look around."
Yeah.
Who needs a fiber-wire camera?
Each environment is built like a small sandbox.
Look at this. Why would you not want a new Splinter Cell game?
Because this wasn't what it was like, is it?
Yeah.
We're the people that played it, Matt, and none of us want a new Splinter Cell game.
I can see it. I think it looks very good to me. This is what I'm kind of anticipating. You know, the IOA Interactive's hit James Bond games we like. I think.
He can always hide from his enemies.
But yeah, with this it became a lot more sort of, because the thing is with the original Splinter Cell games is there was a kind of much more of a puzzle element to them, of like how you approach the levels, because they were so big as well. It was actually in a way kind of like Hitman, you know, in that respect.
Look at this, it kind of looks Hitmanish.
Whereas this was a lot more action based though.
Yeah, this was all like, whoa, slow motion takedowns and shit.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So generally, watching this feels like this does exactly feel like what I would imagine a James Bond Hitman dev game look like.
James Bond doesn't shoot his way into a situation, though, does he? Like this, he shoots his way out of them.
Shoots his way out of it.
Yeah.
if I'm controlling him, he does both.
yeah. This is how James plays James Bond. James, you can stream that when it comes out.
Like this. James, Sean has just asked you a question.
He nodded.
I didn't hear. What was that?
Sorry. Oh, Christ. I thought you were nodding at me. I was just saying you're going to stream the James Bond game when it comes out.
Definitely. I think that would be brilliant.
And you do it in a full tux.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, and then drinking martinis.
Yeah.
I could definitely do that.
You have to learn how to make the cocktail live.
But just stirring them.
Let alone a martini. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's safe to say that Sam Fisher has caused somewhat of a ruckus here, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not very stealthy spy, is it?
Stealth's gone out the window, am I right?
Was this the one where it had
like
the thing?
that
That's that little ghost sort of after image. So it was like,
so
it shows you where you were last seen, so that's where they'll look for you. But it was idiotic, because you'd be like behind a bookcase, disappear behind one side of it, and they'd all assume you were definitely on that side, instead of just going, oh, he's obviously running past it, so he's going to appear on the other side, isn't it?
Also, the other thing they did with this was they did that. I just remember from what he just said. Go along. They did that whole thing of like it's personal this time because his daughter's been like captured or something like that. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Because this was all. It was copying 24, wasn't it? That was the thing.
Yeah.
Like 24 was at its peak at this point, so they were just like, oh yeah, we'll just do that.
But that's why the original three were good though, because they were all. It was like, you know, it's all like government stuff and everything, rather than it's like this time it's personal.
Splinter Cell conviction, and we have
also you totally forget it's a Tom Clancy game, don't you?
Was Tom Clancy still alive at this point? When did he die?
Thank you.
Yeah, no, he's still alive at this point.
I think this is before Ubisoft like bought him.
I said earlier that
posthumous
Xbox
rights to
360
his
has become
name.
the home for action games.
Yeah, died in 2013. So he's got 4 years left in him at this point.
One by one, Xbox has become the platform.
I mean, I'm not saying conviction, you know, had any connection with that, but I doubt it helps.
Made his final years just that little bit more sour.
Team at Turn 10 Studios is back with a clear mission: win the race.
Released his propaganda to the day he died.
Turn 10 has delivered. I'm proud to announce that in October we're shipping the definitive racing game for this generation.
Yes.
Forza Motorsport 3.
Let's go. It's important to remember, it's all about Horizon now, but it's important to remember that these games were massive, in the racing community. I just
love when they totally eclipsed Sony, wasn't it? Basically with racing, you know, it's. With GT.
Horizon was still a good few years off at this point, wasn't it?
Oh god, yeah. Forza Horizon 1. It was still 360 though.
It was, yeah. But it was like very much the twilight years of the 360.
Is there going to be a car on the stage?
Oh, is this the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know that guy's going home in a Honda Jazz.
A Honda
train more like.
Forza Motorsport is inspired by all things cars. The memory of getting your very first car.
I'm getting the tube home after this.
The passion that Audi brings to this beautiful R8 V10.
Go on, mate.
Who's this?
He was
Sorry,
ex-
mate,
he was
sorry, we're filming
expecting
something, mate. Can you just...
The definitive racing game of this generation.
You ruined it, how shot.
It's the valet guy.
Motorsport 3 looks beautiful.
Well, no,
It's like walking around clicking the button on the keys, going like...
We deliver.
The guy's like, yeah, it's Enterprise. Your rent was up. I'm just starting fucking shit.
Oh, I noticed a scratch there. But what? I haven't driven it. Ooh.
That's gonna cost you, baby. That is gonna cost you.
Wow, this looks fucking dung.
It looks really stiff, doesn't it? Like, visuals aside, like it looks like it feels weird.
Yeah.
Did any of you get into the standard motorsport games? Because I never played them.
I've never been
I played a few of them. What was the one that launched on the? It was 4 that launched on the Xbox One, was it?
Yeah, because that was the one everyone hated, wasn't it? Because it had all the
No,
microtransactions
5
stuff.
was the one that everyone hated because the
was
New
it?
graphics engine running
Yeah.
at 60 frames per second. Forza 3 is the best looking racing game on any.
Everyone at home going to be like, 60 frames a second, what does that, what's it talking about? What does that mean?
Well, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
Game of this
15's fine for me.
With assists like one-button driving and gameplay rewind, we make it easy for anyone to jump in. But as the definitive racing game,
It is mad how I just cannot.
even more.
I cannot
Xbox Live,
play
Forza
30
leads
frames
the
a
way
second games anymore. It's
through
nuts.
player-created content.
So privileged.
That
It's
was
so
what,
mad.
To connect.
that was what felt really weird with Gears 5 because I went back to that and finished it the other weekends, and it seems that on the Series S, the cutscenes are in 30 frames per second, but the game is in 60. And it's really weird and jarring because it goes from like...
Yeah, but you're not going to have 60 frames.
No, but it looks really jarring because you like go... Like, the game looks better than the cutscenes, like the way it moves. It's very odd.
Cutscenes aren't pre-rendered, are they?
No, they are. Well, no, they're not pre-rendered, but they're recorded, if you know what I mean. They're not like... They're using in-game, but then they've been like recorded or whatever.
One person has grown into a
It's very obviously noticeable, like when it shifts between the two.
Other gamers who don't have the ability to paint.
I can't play any game now less than 120 frames.
The game at a different level.
You can only play Rocket League.
Is definitely something.
Yeah,
Titanfall 2.
and also nothing above 1080p.
To experience car love and to have
1080p 120 boy.
have some rivalry. There is no limit because it's everyone around the globe. It's team.
When are we going to get to the good stuff? And by that I mean connect.
I was going to say, yeah.
That's very late on, James. I'm sorry to say.
Coordinate with people in order to accomplish something is really the beauty here. So
What was that?
Live is basically the foundation of our
I
whole.
know we're running out like with time and everything, but watch the way he's steering and watch the gameplay.
Have you gone back or?
Yeah, I've gone back.
Rivalry. There is no limit because it's everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Watch him when he's using the steering wheel, right, and watch the gameplay in front of him while he's using the steering wheel.
It's all live. To be able to coordinate with people
Ready?
in order to accomplish something is really the beauty. So Xbox Live is basically.
Is he playing that?
It's like when someone's playing a game in a movie.
Yeah.
Almost like a neighborhood.
Actually, that's me as well.
Maybe that's just how the pros do it, and we don't.
We're not on their level.
Yeah.
Did anyone actually drive down the road like that?
All the time. On the M6.
With a host of new
James is on the Jazz on his way home from mine.
Upload high-def video. Forza 3 makes it easy to discover the latest content from these artists, tuners, and directors. Their passion makes your game better.
Isn't it funny that, like, obviously, they just sort of went like, no, sorry, no one gives a shit about this stuff. We're just not going to do this again.
Yeah.
It's like it didn't become a thing that you knew, like, what artist made the skin or whatever. Like, no one.
But I'm
But
constantly impressed.
that must happen non-stop in game development. Like the coolest ideas that they come up with, or they think they've come up with, and like, nah, actually,
It just turns out no one was bothered.
what's a waste of time?
Oh yes.
Whoa, that car had a lady on it. That combines two things that I like.
Motors.
That is massive.
Come on, Sean.
Jay turns all over this.
No juice.
Mate, the only way I'm all over this is if they park up outside the den at the end of this trailer. No, they don't. They don't.
No, I think that's 2010 they did that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Forza Motorsport 2 is the highest rated racing game of this generation. We're raising the bar once again.
See, you know that ages ago when I said like it doesn't count, like if there's a new Forza game or whatever, you know, for stuff.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, but exactly. But this is why. It's because I got really bored of these presentations at these things because they're always identical. They're always exactly the same, and they're always really long, and they're always really boring.
Okay, right. Here's a few things for you. The first, you can't discount an exclusive title because you didn't like the E3 presentation.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
It's very boring. They're always the same. You never play them. How do you know they're always the same?
I do. I played most of those.
Thirdly, you play FIFA every year.
Yeah, the FIFA.
And prepare to drop.
No, I'm not defending that. It's, again, I wouldn't want to watch that for like the whole time.
John Carmack's illegitimate son.
If FIFA was an exclusive to Xbox, you would count that as a big deal. But for some reason, Forza you don't. It's so weird. You see Sean nodding there, like, yeah, Dave, you nailed him there, boy.
Because it's it was Gran Turismo.
I think he was nodding at ODST. Actually, I think you're fine there, Dave.
Don't talk for Sean.
Well, I'm the one who liked ODST.
Shit.
The thing is,
shit.
Because it's like, oh, it's got half the cast of Firefly in it back when that was a good thing.
It didn't even have its own multiplayer.
Good,
just
went right, yeah, just had the Halo.
You get the Halo 3 multiplayer. If you
didn't want it. Next.
I've already got it.
Move on. I mean, interested to see how this compares to Halo Infinite. Very shortly.
I mean, this is already a more entertaining demo than the Halo Infinite one.
Yeah.
Sean, go back and play ODST, please, because
I don't want to, because I know you're right, Dave. I'm not arguing. I just.
They put jazz in it. So mature now.
ODST is the only one I haven't finished because my save corrupted and I didn't want to go back. It's the only one I have
co-op it.
Yes. I'll be up for that.
Literally levels that they cut out from previous Halo games.
He's saying it's rubbish.
Now, since
and me constantly telling Matt to shush during the quiet jazz bits. No, stop talking.
I'm happy. Shut up.
Ruining the tone.
I remember playing this with the people I play with, and them getting annoyed because they just didn't know where to go all the time. It was like, where'd you go next?
Okay, yeah, but here's the question, right? So, from your memory of playing this game, how did you get from this open area to the levels?
You had to find, like, it was like, you know, like a helmet or something, and then that would like trigger a memory, you know, to the thing.
That was it. You had to search around for an item on the floor. It was ridiculous. They couldn't even link that to the completely random levels that they'd stuck in this.
But this was the game that had the Destiny Easter egg, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right. There was a poster or something, wasn't there? That just fully had the title and logo and everything. Big picture of the Traveller.
Okay, my heads-up display tells me I'm getting close to something important. So let me.
Even for my game corrupted and lost a save, I remember getting annoyed with the hub area because there's those huge like hunters, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, the hub area was cool and everything, but that was it. You found an item on the floor, you picked it up, and then you went into a level that had no connection to anything else. Like, the cool thing about Halo 1 is that you literally felt like you went on a journey from that crash right the way to the end. With this, it was just like, oh, here are some bits from the cutting room floor.
Are told in original ways.
Well, Halo Infinite's going to be semi-open world, so I wonder if that's going to...
No, I don't think they'll do that.
Flashing back in time to fight from Dutch's point
well, but he might have the same lack of, you know, a real journey, real narrative if it's trying to be open worldish.
Until you solve the mysteries?
We'll see.
Solve the mysteries, he says. Don't really do
why,
that, though, do you?
Why doesn't this come with a Halo multiplayer game?
But you want to do this? Be my guest. But this ain't a job you want to rush.
That do it?
Signal's good. Arm the other detonators and pull back to me.
Come on, tough guy.
Is this music just from Halo 3 as well?
Yeah.
Really is a bit just like, what assets have we got left over? How can we spin it to something
That's how it felt. Once you play
It feels like contractual obligation, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you play 1, 2, and 3, and then play this like in quick succession, like we did a couple of years ago, it really highlights how lazy it was.
What was I forget what it was called? The one after this prequel.
It's Reach.
Reach. Yeah. Because that was like felt like a proper like greatest hits compilation.
Reach
whereas
was
this.
No, Reach was the same thing, Matt. It was incredible.
That's still one of my
So
favourites.
good. Yeah, no, it's easily the best.
I would love more of that other than Halo 5.
That's what I mean. Like that felt like a sincere like here's all the best things Halo's ever done. Whereas this was more sort of like you say
that we left out.
Yeah.
You're like, I can see why you left this out. It's, yeah.
I mean,
it
that
has,
bridge
like,
did just
the odd
blow up.
moment.
To be
it
fair.
has the odd moment, but it's.
Of Halo
I mean, it's better than 2.
We'll be here all week showing more, including ODST's brand new cooperative game mode, Firefight.
And to be clear, if you're watching now, we are literally talking about single-player experiences, not the multiplayer.
But you know, that's not all.
Oh, hello.
Another team at Bungie has been hard at work on a top secret project.
Oh, yeah.
And today, I'd like to show you what they've been up to.
Wait, what?
Is this? This is not Destiny, is it?
No,
this
this
must
would be
Halo.
Reach. This would be Reach.
Not 4.
The
No,
Xbox Live
'cause it
Arcade
was,
port of
what's it
Marathon
called?
Duran.
From the beginning.
You know. Oh yes.
Yeah, this is Reach.
Gamma Station, this is Fermi at RSO. Unconfirmed report of an in-system split space rupture.
It's mad because visually, Reach was like a insane step up from ODST.
Below the orbital defense grid. Oh, this can't be happening. There's no mistake. It's them. Winter contingency has been declared.
Oh man, do you remember the days when you saw a Halo trailer and you got so pumped?
Yeah, whereas now you just get
Look what we got.
anxiety.
But it was like, I mean,
Great.
4 was fine. It wasn't terrible or anything. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay. But 5 was a bad game.
Oh
It was
yeah.
really
I mean, I got through it, but bloody hell,
I need you in that fight,
it
no
was a struggle.
I said they need to ditch everything, start again. Think of a new idea, like a new gameplay mechanic.
Well, it's not what they're doing with Infinite. It's a hub, it's an open world. That's a new idea.
Still Halo though, isn't
It's
it?
not
Still
though.
don't know
married
that.
to-
We don't even know
Watch
that
what they
anymore,
showed
do we?
us.
Yeah.
Watch what they showed us.
No, no, thank you. Seen it once. But no, but that is their new gameplay idea. You would think without seeing more of it.
Wait that long? When you buy Halo 3 ODST,
Even in the interviews afterwards, they said it's not an open world game.
multiplayer bin.
There are open world areas, but
Thanks. I'll see you at the booth for some
Like
open
hubs.
Yeah, so I forgot. So getting ODST gave you a beta key for the Reach demo,
multiplayer, yeah.
which is
Ladies and
basically
gentlemen,
how
Sam
they sold
Lake.
ODST, wasn't it? I think.
And putting jazz music in.
Oh, Sam Lake! Holy shit!
Good morning. My name is Sam Lake. I'm a writer
Remedy.
at Remedy.
Yeah.
I'm
Max
here
Payne
today
himself.
to proudly introduce to you a good friend of mine, a best-selling
What a hero.
writer, someone I
This
have
is Alan Wake, isn't it?
together with
That was also a very
No,
good game.
Sam
for
Lake.
a long time. I'm confident that we can all agree that it has been well worth the wait. The following is all in-game. A producer
This was famously
will
delayed
be
quite a lot,
playing
wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not.
So is this the first Alan Wake?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's only been one. Well, there was that, and there was that American Nightmares, wasn't there?
I came to
It's
this
a Nightmares thing.
It was American Nightmares, which
That
was
was
like
a
a
standalone expansion. Right?
missing.
It was kind of like DLC really
Yeah.
for this. It was
As insane as it sounds, my latest work, a supernatural thriller, is coming true before my eyes. I'm trying to find the lost pages to make sense of
This never appealed to me, this game.
a horrifying dark
No,
presence that's woken up.
it's got its fans.
It's growing stronger.
Yeah. James is one of them.
So I never played it,
yeah.
but I've seen that screen. What was it? horror in any regard. I've seen like him with like the flashlight and stuff. Is it?
Alan.
It's like creepy, isn't it, rather than horror? I
Yeah,
don't
it's a
know.
bit Twin
Ross
Peaks
from
more
Friends
than-
was in it.
We're supposed to be on vacation.
See that?
See what's here?
I didn't know Ross was from Friends was in it. You could see him in the car, didn't it? It was mad.
Could he be anymore?
There he is. There's Chandler.
Candle awake.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed this, and that's why I was so bitter about Quantum Break, because
Yeah.
that was what came next after this, and that was really a bad game.
Did you play Control?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
did you
I played Control. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't rate it, did you?
Not massively, no. And again, it was because I just played Quantum Break, and I just felt really bitter
Do you know
still
what
about that.
chews me up about Control? Is the way they talk about it.
Yeah.
Like as if they think it was the greatest game ever released. Like there's just every time I read a press release from them about Control, it's always kind of like, calm down. It wasn't like the biggest game ever.
See, I enjoyed it. It was good, but there was parts about it that were very, very irritating as well. Like the ending of that game was.
Yeah, the end, the last few hours.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But I still really loved overall what it did, the style, the story.
Yeah, I think the tone of it really
that maze
specifically
bit.
dials into a very sort of slightly vintage horror stroke sci-fi thing.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It fucked me up, I'll tell you that. It fucked me
And like
up.
the maze bit was just so good throughout. But yeah, the
I've
last few
still
hours.
not had that spoiled. Still don't know what the.
Oh my
I
God,
should play that.
You absolutely should, Sean. It's so good.
I think next time it's cheap on Xbox. 'Cause I've got it on PS4, but I quite fancy playing the proper next gen version.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
So
it was
we all know
on
the
that.
Series S is
yeah,
a proper next gen console.
I can't wait to play that 1080p lid.
Yeah, I remember like I was playing Control and I was like, I want to get it finished maybe before the pod, or I thought I was near the end, and I was up to like 3 or 4 in the morning. I was like, I think I'm near the end now. It's like, it's still going.
That's right, you had to
Serious
shine
Resident
the
Evil vibes.
torch at-
Resident Evil
Yeah,
4.
I was about to say, massive Resi 4 vibes.
Right, I need to go for a toilet. I'll be back in a second.
Number 1 or number 2?
How rude.
No.
The paying patrons pay their
Not
good
paying
money.
for you to take a shit, James.
Should we dock him? For every
Yeah,
minute
I think
he's
we have
gone,
to.
we'll
We
get
have
a
to
tenner.
now. I don't want it, Dave, but I think we have to.
Yeah.
What was that? 50 quid probably.
What's our hourly
expensive
rate
shit.
for doing this? Have we ever calculated that?
No, I don't want it.
I'll keep an eye on the time and then I'll just announce how much and see what he says when he gets back.
It's 15 quid.
And announce how much we fined him.
Or shitting on the company dime.
Rusty's screams were still ringing in my ears. I was desperate to reach him. Without the manuscript pages he had.
Oh, did it do this?
I was gonna say it's got the whole Max Payne voiceover thing.
Oh, right, okay. Interesting.
I'm just half expecting Captain Toss's online to come up. That's 20 quid, Matt. £20.
Yeah, I reckon about 20. Hang on.
Oh, no, 30.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I just did that. Yeah, it's 30 quid, James.
Boys.
How much have you just been docked?
Okay.
For shitting while we're working.
Unpaid leave taken.
Yeah.
during
Didn't
the
get it
stream.
agreed by the three of us.
The board.
So.
Actually, no. Sean gave me the nod. I'm
No.
I did,
Three
yeah, but
thumbs up,
no
you know
terms
the
were
rules.
agreed. I didn't say you couldn't go.
Yeah. Is that you do
you
at work,
require the
James?
pre-signatures.
Is that you do at work, James? A nod, do you? No, there's probably like procedures, just like there is here. So that's 30 quid. Tenner each in our pockets, boys.
What are you spending yours on, Matt?
Boy, smack.
How much smack can you get for a tenner? I don't know what the rates
don't
are
know.
these days. I mean, I'd only need a little bit, to be honest. So, tenner probably do.
Cool, yeah.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have just skipped the entire first hour of this.
Yeah. Well, what's the point of doing a talks over then?
No, just gone for the Connect stuff, the good stuff.
I mean, yeah, like, be fair, Matt, none of this is what we actually came here for, is it?
No. It's all happening again. It's just...
Look, they're about to announce the PS4.
Oh shit! Yeah, is this, are they not actually going to show us the connectedness?
I don't. No,
now you're about to
I've
see the
seen it.
next wave of innovation on Xbox Live.
Oh, is this Live Arcade?
Xbox Live is already home to the best game experience.
No, does Live Arcade come out with
18,000 movies and TV shows?
No, it came out with the 360.
Yeah, it came out Day 1, didn't it?
And today, I'm proud to announce
because that's where you had all those things like Bankshot Billiards and stuff like that.
Starting
which
with an
was
exclusive partnership
really good
with
back in the day.
online personal radio.
Is this Summer of Live?
FM.
Hey, a
Oh,
partnership
wow.
with Last FM, incredible. Remember them?
I mean, I've still got a Last FM account that I check
Over 30
every month. I'm
Did
not
they
even
not get
joking.
bought by Pandora or something?
I think someone did buy them, but yeah, I can still log in, still check my Scrobbles.
What the fuck is a Scrobble?
That was every time you basically listen to a track. That was like Last FM kind of cataloguing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was obsessed with it, and yeah, I can still log in now. And I put logged in last month.
And
to
basically,
check
the idea
my-
was you could hook up like most players you used from
Yeah,
various different
iTunes
sources,
at
and
the
it
time,
would,
yeah.
to log the whole lot.
And like every time I had to install Spotify to do it, but now it's kind of like baked into Spotify's API or whatever.
By the end of the year, Xbox 360 will deliver more choices, better quality, and more social entertainment experiences than any other device in the world. Netflix.
Kind of looks like that guy from Seinfeld, doesn't it?
Netflix.
And now we're going to make the best way to watch Netflix even better on Xbox Live.
This is a new service. They did DVDs.
Categories and add movies.
God, imagine browsing through things like that.
Without having to go to your PC.
This is going to take a while.
It take ages.
Ace Ventura on there. Pan's Labyrinth. Super
But
High
wait,
Me.
there's more.
Heroes. Fucking hell, there's a show I thought was good for a bit.
Well, the first series was good, and then
I
it went
lasted 30
to absolute pieces. Yeah.
That wants something
That's
similar.
me.
That's why we formed a partnership with Sky TV to bring instant watch movies and TV shows to the United Kingdom and Ireland starting this fall.
No, here we go. Look.
This partner.
Oh, yeah,
This is where it all started,
Sky
James.
didn't
Yeah,
play
I was
to it.
going to
Yeah.
say, this is where the
Partnership
whole
also delivers a big first for home
Italy as
entertainment.
well.
For the first time ever.
So if you know with someone with Sky, just get their login details and you're a
That's right, everyone was just like,
I
oh
did
yes, my
that.
mum and dad have got Sky, but they haven't got an Xbox, so they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just let me have it.
Yeah, it's great.
What was
It
it
was
called? Like, was
great.
it Sky Go?
This is
Like
a
the
large-
login.
Yeah, Sky Go.
Yeah, I had some Sky Go login.
Through a
Like,
gaming
yes,
console
boy.
with no additional hardware needed.
Yeah, the worst was when I had someone's login for like a year and a half, and then suddenly it didn't work anymore, and I didn't have the balls to go. Just how?
Today, our video store is the largest
you imagine on Sky these days. What are you doing?
high-definition movies and TV shows in the world.
You're taking the piss, mate. To be honest with you, I sat down to watch.
We've heard you say.
Lovely episode of
I can get a better
The
picture on
Simpsons
the
season 1.
And I have to wait
Modern
I had
Family.
to-
to download.
So New was out with Isaac today,
It's
and
not available in my country.
just got an email saying like someone's
today
logged
we
into your
answered these
Netflix
challenges
account,
with
and
a
I
new
was just
standard in home
fuck's
entertainment.
sake, here we go, changing all
We
my
are
passwords and
relaunching our
stuff.
video
And after about
service
10
as
minutes,
Zoom Video this
I
fall.
text New. I was like, "Have you
And
just
this
logged
brings us
into
three
the
big
Netflix
innovations.
account on your phone?" And she was like,
First,
"Yeah,
we're
why?"
upgrading our HD video library.
hell.
You didn't think to check first?
Yeah.
1080.
Yeah,
Did you not
I've
have
cut
me
my
know?
cards up, I've changed the locks,
Yeah.
I've moved house.
Well, 'cause that was the thing. It's like, well, you do realise if you had
Second,
told
we're
me,
announcing
I
that
wouldn't have
all of our
instantly
movies
logged
and
you
TV
the
shows
fuck
can
out
be enjoyed
because I thought it was a
instantly.
security issue. Like,
No downloads, no delays.
Right, so yeah, they're talking about streaming now.
Wow.
And third, we are more than doubling the number of countries our video store is in, from 8 to 18.
Whoa.
Shit.
Welcome to Instant On
Zune.
1080p HD, where the picture is
Oh, the Zune.
the experience has never been faster, and the audience has never been larger.
Play HD.
When it launches worldwide this fall, Instant On 1080p HD will be the best way to experience movies.
I'll tell you what,
and
I
TV
guarantee
shows
that
in
UI is
high
probably
definition.
quicker than it is now.
I'll tell you what, I
Yeah.
can't recall the bonus show after this.
Xbox Live.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. We will find another time for that.
Great living room experience, but one that connects.
I don't know about you guys, but this is slowly killing me, this conference.
Cole, we've only got another 40 minutes to go. It's fine.
It's not the conference, it's the immense heat for me. My t-shirt is literally sticking to me. I'm not a fan of
This is when they did the live watch thing.
Oh yeah, we watched this stuff. Yeah, it was annoying.
Yeah, I watched a couple of football games with avatars.
The other day, yeah.
Look at that. Why would you watch it like that? So you're so tiny.
Yeah, what I want is the thing I'm actually trying to watch, but smaller.
In a third of the size. While my little chick slippers.
Oh yeah, how much did you pay for those chick slippers? $5 of them.
I don't know, it's probably. Well, I can't remember. I assume it wasn't that much.
You know exactly how much it was. Look at your little face.
$3.79. But that's only because you guys have all playing together and I was late to Left 4 Dead or whatever it was.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Okay, I'll browse the store. The Avatar store. That's all I had back then.
A partnership with Facebook.
A great up-and-coming social network.
Yeah, you may have heard of it.
You've heard of MySpace.
I'm going to turn it over to someone who has been friended many, many more times than I have.
And we've been assured that there will be no advertising on this service.
They promise. Here's Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, no,
Thanks.
Why is Felicia Day doing this?
Nerve-wracking treat for me to be here.
Why not? She's on everything, isn't she?
And thanks to all of you for downloading the guild.
All right, sure.
No, I just I don't know why is she tied to this in any way, or is she, I don't know.
It's just the way you write it. Yeah, I guess.
Networking recently has kind of taken over my life, so that's why I'm excited to.
And there's no way that'll end badly for anyone.
On Xbox 360.
I remember just being like, oh yeah,
you can see
social
right
networks.
away that this is a Facebook
How cool and new and interesting.
custom-made for your living room.
Yeah, Matt is still like that.
Yeah.
And they're really easy to find.
How can you not?
Let's start with where I always start on my Facebook.
I just poked someone. This is my feed.
So I'm going to invite them to Farmville now.
Here's Mafia Wars on Xbox.
Oh, that's right. So this would go through your Facebook
here, you
friends
can link
list.
to their
And...
Xbox Live profile.
And Facebook are lifting all of your data
Yeah.
while you're doing
But yeah, but at this point, it doesn't really seem like a big deal, does it?
Yeah, no one gave a shit about this, Joe.
Where's data? Don't know.
It's like you can link all your information, and they promised me they won't accidentally interfere with like elections or.
This website is free. This is my cat.
Man, I wish I had a time machine to just go onto that stage now while we were watching it, and suddenly you see me appear in this shirt.
If you're like,
grab the mic and just go, they are tracking everything.
If I get the conspiracy knot off the stage.
And
I'll probably go and kill Hitler, but that's just me, Dave. I mean, you'll go back on this. I mean, whatever.
Also, kill Hitler. You ain't got the fucking bollocks to do that, Matt.
He hasn't got the. I know he had one. Well, it depends. But also, you and I.
What age is Hitler when you go back to kill him, Matt?
And it's going to change the way you.
That's a bloody good point. We'll say that for the bonus show.
Or just a little.
Save that for the bonus show. We've got 40 minutes on that.
And share them instantly with your friends. You'll be able to post screenshots and even texts straight to your profile in real time. You'll be able to play with Facebook Connect, starting with a future version of Tiger Woods' PGA Tour for Xbox 360. But, oh no, I'm not done. Thank you.
You may be asking, WhatsApp are you going to be using to text with?
More than one social network.
Introducing
MMX at this point.
That's why, in addition to Facebook, Xbox Live is also bringing you Twitter.
Why is she not?
Oh yes! I can't wait to see Twitter.
Again, Xbox has done a lot of work to give you a.
When did you join Twitter?
Actually, I got my notification yesterday. It's my 13th year anniversary yesterday. It's like 2008.
It's on your profile, right?
Actually, I've been known to walk in the.
I think it's 2008 for me.
But again, this is not about me. Now.
You would have been before me. I remember I resisted.
June 2008.
Tweeting on Xbox is.
13 years yesterday. Or
I
today,
was
actually.
December 2008.
Where does it say on there?
Hey, just go to your profile page. It's on the front.
Go to your profile. It says joined.
We're missing all this gold. Look.
March
Even back then.
2009.
Also December 2008.
Yeah, so we joined at the same time, James. We must have made that joint decision, I reckon.
Yeah, because if I look at if you look at who you're following, you're the first person on my follow list. You know, like,
we decided together. How about you, Sean?
March 2009, mine was.
And I hope you all have a great
Late to the
Johnny
party.
come late. Sean was worried it was too popular.
Yeah. I'll join this Twitter. Oh, no,
I remember I joined because everyone was like, mate, you've got to get on Twitter and follow Tim Westwood. He just posts fucking bollocks.
Is it on your follow list? Is he the first person?
Well, I've unfollowed him since because he's got quite boring. No, he was just always like, he used to moan about his cleaner all the time. Now his cleaner only used like one cloth for the entire flat, and every week he'd be like, oh, the one cloth cleaner's back.
That's Westwood for you.
See what done it for me was someone said, you know how you want to post stuff on Facebook, but you're worried about it because all your parents are on there and shit. It's like, yeah, just go to Twitter and post instead. And then that was like, okay, I'll do that.
Yes.
Not got onto it.
Don Matrick.
Oh my God, it's him.
There he is. Look.
This morning's announcements were truly historic.
TV? Sorry.
Games are amazing. We're offering things that no other console can match. But it seems we're missing one crucial piece of the puzzle.
Television.
TV, yeah.
One blockbuster franchise that every Xbox 360 owner has always wanted to play.
Last of Us? Ratchet and Clank?
Oh, he is.
Hi, Don.
It's your boy.
Yep, here he is, mate.
Get your hand off him, Don.
Yeah.
You're cursing him.
Jeff Gee's going to come out and knock him out.
It feels great to finally standing here on the Xbox 360 stage. Today, it is my pleasure to announce that I'm bringing the Metal Gear Solid franchise to Xbox 360.
Which ones actually came out on it though? Wasn't it just like 2, 3, and
the HD collection?
Yeah,
it's
which was just 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Peace Walker did, I remember that.
2, 3 and Peace Walker was the collection. Yeah.
5 was Sony exclusive, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4 came out I think on Xbox. And then...
No, it didn't.
No, it was exclusive.
4 only ever came out on PS3.
Yeah, no, sorry, 4's the one that I'm thinking of. 4's the one, the crazy one with the eggs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was PlayStation.
That was Guns of the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
It was I think it's the only one. Yeah, only came out on PS3.
I mean, let's face it, they're all fucking nonsense, those games. Like, I like them to an extent, but I don't know why they're as massive as they are.
No.
I think the first one, obviously revolutionary.
That's why.
The second one was great. The third one was apparently the best. I never played it. But 4 and 5 was great as well. Actually, yeah, I totally see why.
Yeah, because they're going to be massive.
So, well, yeah, these have all been amazing, but you know.
yeah.
Oh
my God,
Metal Gear Solid Rising. Okay.
Right. This was platinum, right?
It was, yeah. One of their best.
I remember, wasn't this where you could you angled the blade and everything
yeah,
as well?
Yeah. It's back. Zandatsu, mate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't say more now, but I can promise you that it is a completely new Metal Gear experience, and you can look forward to
say that again.
Great things. Wow.
Yeah, basically, not really a Metal Gear experience at all.
No.
Kojima-san, with Metal Gear on Xbox 360, we can finally say that our platform is complete. Thank you so much for coming and sharing the news today.
Thank you.
I feel a bit bad for him. It's like obviously not all him, is it? Why was he a prick?
He's not. You don't know him, James.
You do. See, look, he's so arrogant. He's so arrogant and slick.
We none of us know him.
Microsoft sparked a video game revolution.
If he worked for Sony, Matt, he'd like him.
Xbox,
good point, yeah.
Online
if it was Jim Ryan.
It's like Phil Harrison. I used to love Phil Harrison when he was at Sony. When he went to Microsoft, awful.
Because he went to the enemy.
Online gaming and a social entertainment network, all in one box. Now, here at E3, we get the opportunity to dream the next dream.
Here we go.
To create new experiences that will drive the next wave of growth and creativity.
This is the point at which we probably should have started the thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's a dead pixel in the screen behind him.
Motion controller.
It's doing my nutting.
Embarrassing, isn't it?
Of course,
Look,
we can.
there it is.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Just
it
rub
is
that one out. Rub it
absolutely
out.
going to evolve, as we've seen with guitars, wands, and nunchucks. But here's the problem.
Don't take
For
the piss.
far too many people, the controller is a barrier separating video game
What could
So
we
this
do?
is the very first time we saw this scene.
Because at this point, I think it's Project Natal. This is obviously pre-launch. Yeah, this is the first time we're seeing
Can we
it.
go beyond the controller? Can we deliver games and entertainment that everyone
Fix
can
the fucking
instantly
screen, man.
enjoy?
But, you know, I love the first Connect.
We
Thought it was
can.
brilliant.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
mean,
for,
like,
yeah,
you know-
for like a month or so. It was really
I
good
use
fun.
it for, when you guys came around, I use it for Netflix, doing that, like... and Netflix Play.
No,
Netflix
the sports game that come
Netflix
out for it
Play.
was really good. The sports
Yeah.
game that come out for it was really good.
Advanced Central was really good.
Advanced Central,
My memory of
Darts.
Connect is Matt standing there with his hand down by his side, like trying to like make it go back.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny. But what about the bowling challenges, James?
Yeah,
Remember those?
yeah. Connect Sports was fantastic. The second
No,
one was
Connect Sports was
Look
good.
at these real games.
The trouble is none of this because they took out all of the tech from it, didn't they? When it became obviously it was too expensive. And
Yeah, yeah. So all these demos were made with a much better version of than what we actually got.
Oh,
Because
man,
originally it had its own processor
I
and they
need to
just
listen
removed
to that
it.
Wolf Mother album now. That was a good album.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
I mean, this is outrageous, isn't it? If you watch this now, it's like
Yeah, there's zero lag.
Imagine the kids.
Zero
Don't
lag
change the
between
fucking
different-
wheel, you fucking useless.
Hold on, James, it gets worse than this.
This
I mean that's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
There was a lot of games that were like that.
It's a shame I didn't show the bit when I had to move the couch back.
Yeah. Wouldn't it say stand back? You're way too close.
Stand back.
You can't recreate a finale like we've seen in this championship. She sets it up.
Yes, I remember playing this.
Yeah, we played this.
Yeah.
Scam.
Yeah, look.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
I
Tony
was-
Hawk.
Velocity Girl.
Look at that. That's unbelievable.
It's literally unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because this makes a mockery of Tony Hawk Ride.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but to be fair, Tony
Tony
Hawk's
Hawk's like,
Ride
hang
made
on,
a
what?
mockery of Tony Hawk's Ride.
Tony Hawk's in the background. Like, I did a great performance. What? What's this?
Nothing could possibly upstage.
Looking around the green room, going, "You're right, Cliffy B."
Hey, but is the party yet? No. Oh my gosh, it's in a week. Here, you have to see the one I found for you.
Oh, right, this is how girls can use it.
I was going to say, this is very like, yeah, look, it's not just for boys. It's stuff for the
look.
girls and all. It's all
Girls do
dresses and that.
skateboarding. Girls do fashion.
I love it. You should get it.
I'll tell you what, they shouldn't keep that 360 there where they got that, because that's going to overheat.
For 500. I didn't see it. Where is it?
It's like it's in a cabinet, but there's not enough like space around it.
No, there's no clearance.
There's no way it tracks that many people as well. You know what I mean?
Now a 200-point follow-up question for the Beckett family. How many push-ups can Chuck Norris do?
Chuck Norris memes. Holy
See, this
shit.
is me at home. That's what I was doing.
Play movie.
You're doing that, and then you were like, hang on, I've got to stand here like this to make it go.
No,
Yeah,
but I did genuinely use the whole like connect, pause, connect. You know, Netflix pause, play.
I love that.
I
The only
use that
experience
loads.
you need is
But
life
that
experience.
that genuinely felt brilliant. Just saying like Netflix pause, Netflix play. That's awesome.
Hey, here's a little tip. Don't stand up that quick 2 days after vasectomy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh no.
we're excited to share with you Project Natal. Natal is the current code name for a revolutionary new way to play, where the only experience you need is life experience. What you just saw is a small glimpse of our vision
Loaded
for the kinds
nerds
of
in the audience being like,
experiences
sorry, I
that
don't
Natal will enable.
really.
Yeah, sorry, I've got no life experience.
3D movement.
I'll stay at home. Can I still play it? Can you do this? Yeah, you can play
it. Games and entertainment.
Don't clap your own shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I fucking hate when people
That's what I'm
clap
saying.
themselves.
Every
Freaking
Xbox 360
Fix that screen.
sold, and every Xbox 360 will sell in the future.
What?
Say what? Hang on, going back.
Yeah,
No,
was that?
he said that it was be bundled with 360s in the future.
Okay.
Yeah,
but it says every 360.
To launch a new console.
Oh, it will say it will work with everyone we've sold and everyone we've
Right,
Creative
okay.
partners, and the response has been everything we hoped for.
Because we lied to them.
One of those creators to the stage. He and I have a long history
Is it the
discussing
boy?
the future of interactive
M.
entertainment.
Is it the
While
big
we've been
M?
Involving the industry with better graphics, blockbuster games.
I mean, again, it sold incredibly well, didn't it? Like, and well, the fact it sold so well meant they thought, well, let's do it with the next console. Let's bundle it in.
Visionary director, a humanitarian, and yes, also a gamer. Please welcome Steven Spielberg.
I thought he was going to say, and
Spielberg,
also my personal friend, Mr. Steven Spielberg.
Thank you, Steven.
I forgot they got Steven Spielberg out for this. Jesus Christ.
Steven, I'm honored you joined us today to lend your support for this exciting project.
Capital G gamer.
My honor to be here.
Yeah, he's really toxic online.
Don and I met at
He's a gamer.
We've been asking a crucial question, which is
Steven
how
Spielberg, the
can
Animaniacs
interactive
guy.
entertainment
Yeah.
become as approachable
Famously.
as all other forms of entertainment? Everybody loves books and music, and
Although the game
loves
that
movies,
I don't know if he actually how much he had to do with it, but the one that was connected with him was good. It was quite. Was it Boom Blocks, wasn't it?
That was on the Wii, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it sucked.
That's true.
It did
and
not. It was
despite
good.
this
I
size
hate
of
people that
history,
defended that game and said it was great.
60%
It was
of
shit.
households do not own a video game console.
It was shit.
And
It was basically an iPhone game.
Yeah, but there wasn't iPhones. Well, no, there was iPhones. No, there wasn't iPhones at this stage.
No, was it?
It
2007.
was 2007. It was 2007, yeah.
Only then can we shine the spotlight where it belongs.
We already had the full internet machine in our pocket, James, at that point.
At least James caught himself that time.
Yeah,
that's true.
But your entire being.
Improving.
So 2 months ago, Don shared with me the Natal experience, and the gamer in me went out of my mind when I got to really be interactive with this. I think more dramatically...
That shouldn't be the bit that took you out of your mind. You are going to be interactive with video games, all video games.
significant as the transformation from the square-shaped movie screen to CinemaScope and then to IMAX. So as a creator, I could...
Look at Patrick, like, he's loving this.
Yes.
Personalizing gameplay, the gameplay experience, making it possible to even change the
I
paradigm.
should have got John Lennon out again, shouldn't we?
And I think what Microsoft is doing is not about reinventing the wheel. It's about no wheel at all. So
Look, that is the shittest car on the face of the planet then.
Did you hear that?
We're not making the wheel better, we're removing the wheel. But then how are we going to move things?
Got no wheel,
What are you about it? Oh, yes.
Definitely got their money's worth out of him.
A revolutionary
Yeah.
way to play. A new era of interactive entertainment.
Imagine Patrick, he's just like, Spielberg loves it.
Yeah.
He cannot wait to start interacting with it.
How much of this stuff is real?
Loves it.
None of it is the answer to
Look how
that.
fucking smug he is now.
The creative director of Project
He's
Natal,
literally just thinking about the bonus he's going to get at the end of the financial year now.
Oh, come on, get to Pete Molyneux,
Oh,
please.
fucking hell, it's Tsunoda. What a cunt. Look at him.
Thank you. So Don challenged us to think beyond. And what did beyond really mean to our team? What we
Wearing
wanted to
sunglasses
build
indoors.
experiences That no matter what your age or gaming ability, you could instantly jump in and have fun.
He needs those sunglasses because that fucking top he's wearing.
What's he doing now?
Let's find out.
Where you have
That's exactly what I was just Googling.
in-game character
Oh, is this the BAM thing?
Using your voice.
It's the BAM thing,
You
yeah.
have control over your avatar in the most natural way imaginable.
This is the whole reason
This is so good. That really illustrate our vision. So the first demo I'm going to show you is a demo of the dashboard. With Natal, even navigating the menus becomes a magical experience. So one of the
Even navigating the menus becomes exhausting.
Is that the Xbox recognizes who I am and signs me in.
Still at Microsoft by the looks of it.
So this type of facial
working on a bunch of different things, working on 3D for Everyone, Windows Story Remix, Groove, HoloLens, Mixed Reality.
So, as you can see, when I start making movements...
Look at it, look at the character.
It instantly mimics me on screen.
Oh, God.
It's
It's already falling apart, and this is before the bad bit.
Why is he skating?
There it is.
Oh,
It's
the best bit. Hold on.
So I can now choose between different categories in the dash with just...
Wait. Let's go back a little bit more. Okay. Here we go.
Or I can also
Let's just soak this bit in because it's so funny. Watch that avatar while he's moving.
I can now go anywhere in the menus, no controller required. Well, let's launch one of our other technology demos and see what Natal can
Here we
really
go,
do.
ready? This is where it starts, Cameron.
This
Watch.
tech demo, it's a full-body athletic and competitive activity that we call
see the BAM bit again.
So let's jump in.
Yeah, but
I thought that's what we were going back to.
All right, so the great
Yeah,
thing
this is
about
what we got back
Ricochet
to.
is how fast anybody can jump.
No, I think we've gone past it, haven't we?
No.
controls to
It's
learn.
coming up. It's
You
coming
already
up.
know how to play the game just by knowing how to move your body. The simple point of this.
Oh, are we out of sync now?
Yeah, I'm looking at...
Breakout where your body
I'm seeing him
watching
controlling
her
the
doing. I'm
So
doing.
I'm
I'm
pausing
somebody
it.
doing a.
Alright, I'm
thing.
pausing
On
it,
mine,
I'm
there's
pausing it.
a woman doing stuff.
Is it paused for everyone?
No, mine hasn't paused.
3:48 is what I'm on.
Abby's got full control of her avatar
We've
just
lost
by
sync.
moving her body. No
Bollocks.
controller required.
Yeah, why doesn't it not? Why doesn't it work?
It's probably because the video is about 3 hours long.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Demo, it's not just about
So
waving
how
your
do we
arms.
get back into
You can
this
also
then?
move
I
So
have
if I
no
rewind
idea.
it to where I want it
So
to
we
go,
don't have to set
Everyone
any
rewind to
movement.
the same section. We'll press play individually.
who's at 1:23:12?
And I can get there.
I'm at 125.01. What are you thinking? We just resync?
Yeah, let's just resync and no pauses.
And no
I can get
pausing.
123.11.
Shall I close the thing and then reopen it again?
Well, I didn't want to do that. It'd be too risky. But
Just go 1:23:12.
Right, done.
yeah, I'm ready.
James.
Hang on, yeah. Yep.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Recognizes who I am
Oh.
and signs me in automatically.
Welcome.
Right, watch this. The bit where he, like, the avatar turns around and goes crazy. That's where it
I mean,
starts.
his arms are already all over the
This
shop.
is it. It's
Yeah,
already
no,
going wrong,
it's-
isn't it? Yeah.
His feet are gliding.
Look, just watch the avatar now. Look, right, there's that.
It instantly mimics me on
Now
screen.
listen.
You ever wonder what the bottom of an avatar shoe looks like? Well, bam! There it is. All right, so let's get in and navigate the dashboard.
And you know, there was a whole team of tech guys just being like,
I can now
"Please
choose
don't do the
between
shit. Don't do the
different
bottom of the.
categories
Oh, he's doing the bottom of the fucking shoot. Oh my god."
Or I can also
Bam.
choose between different menu options by moving my hand left or right. I can now go anywhere in the menus, no controller required.
Just make sure that you're very far away. Otherwise, it will just keep saying, "Get back, get back."
In a well-lit
This
room.
tech demo, it's a full body.
Look, there's Milo. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So let's jump
That's
in.
amazing. I didn't know that. They put him on the dashboard, like, before they introduced him.
Ricochet is how fast anybody can jump in and start having fun. There's no controls to learn. You already know how to play the
Oh,
game
come on.
just by
This
knowing
was
how to
good.
move
This,
your
Yeah, I was
this,
gonna say, yeah, like this is the Connect
Simple point
Sport, so
of
this is the good
destroy
stuff.
bricks
Yeah.
At the end of the hall. It's like a 3D breakout where your body controls the ball. So Abigail, why don't you take it away? So you can see right away the things that can only be done with Natal. Abby's got full control of her avatar just by moving her body. No controller required. But hey, this demo, it's not just about waving your arms. You can also move around freely in 3D space. So we don't have to set any of the movements for you in the game. She's free to move wherever she wants. She can move in and out to hit the balls harder. She can move left
Just
and right.
reading the
to keep
giant
ball
bomb entries
just-
for him.
Go on.
At the 2010 Microsoft E3 press conference, Tsunoda made a brief appearance to show off more Connect along with the hardware's launch titles. In years since, he has not been a public figure at Microsoft's E3 press events.
Ricochet also keeps you in great shape. You can see by
Just
the
watch
nature
her.
of the game,
Don't look
she's
at the game.
constantly
Look,
moving
just watch.
around.
Just watch.
She has to keep extremely active to keep the game going. This isn't a game where you end up on the sofa just using some kind of preset waggle commands.
Ooh, bit of a dig there.
Yeah. Oh, shit! I can't believe he did that against Nintendo.
All right, nice job, Abby. And now with the power of the 360, developers get the full body tracking and the precision to build deep layers of gameplay. So we're using real-world physics to calculate how each ball reacts to her body. So she can aim to hit those multi-ball power-ups you see down at the end of the hall, or you can just add more power by hitting the ball harder to generate all those fireballs you see on screen. Awesome job, Abby. Let's give it
You're right, you just watch her doing it. It's absolutely shattered.
Show some Connect Sports, you coward.
Will also allow us to track multiple people so we can make all games a multiplayer as well.
Does he know that Ali G was a piss take?
He might have eye issues.
We call this demo Paint Park.
He doesn't wear the glasses anymore. He did keep, by the looks of it, he did keep it up for a few years.
And voice
Yeah, you've got to. If you realize you made a mistake, you got to keep it up for a while to make them think, oh no, there's a choice. You can't change it immediately.
Microsoft Game Studio.
Hey everybody, thanks Kudo. So up on our canvas here we have our inspiration image. It's an African elephant.
I don't remember this.
Kenya. So I'm feeling inspired. Let's splat. So you see, there's my big canvas. That's where we're going to paint our
connect
background.
the splat, yeah.
Light blue.
So let's splat.
I'm going to slop around.
Dave, you can't in your
with my
position.
bucket throw here.
I just knocked him.
That's my
There he
sky.
is.
And then I think I'll put a great big cloud up in the sky, white. So throw another bucket up there.
Stop doing that
There's
motion,
my
mate.
cloud.
That's not
Now
good.
I'm going to go to some one-handed gesture.
Great cloud, mate.
Hang on. He just said he's gonna do a one-handed gesture.
Here, watch me just spray all over the canvas.
There's my
What the fuck's he
mountains. Now
painting?
let's put some earth down. Dark.
Is he trying to recreate that picture of the elephant? Is that what's happening?
Yes, yeah. Obviously, Sean, look at it.
There we go.
I'm just gonna pick up some shit here. Shit all over the feet.
Then I'm gonna want some
Throw shit all over the canvas there.
just lay down a little extra.
I like to see Monet do something better than this.
That's true.
Oh, I hope the elephant just pops up. Like it just appears.
It's just like a decal.
And then I think I want a
Bam.
line in the background. Could I get some green? All right, there's my tree line.
There's a tree line.
That's a pretty awesome background,
Okay.
but not
Great
quite
tree.
satisfied yet. I want to put a tree up in the foreground. So could I get brown and make my trunk?
Brown. Put some more shit up here.
Oh, everyone's laughing
Palm
now.
leaves on it. Green.
Great tree.
So there we go.
Oh,
Little
fuck,
finer
everyone's just
strokes
taking
in
the
my
piss
hand.
now.
Put some
Dude,
palm
why
leaves
is that-
on there. Not even sure.
Oh
there
my
are
God,
palm
that looks
trees
like
in Kenya. But there we go. Okay, so I'm stoked on my background, and now I want to make the elephant. And so I'm going to say pose.
Here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Give me something about
I bet the audience goes fucking ballistic.
I can use my.
Oh yeah, here we go.
body,
Stencil.
Make any kind of crazy pose I want. And if you have any friends or family in the living room, you can invite them on in. And they can help you make some art as well.
Trust me, mate. You got no friends and family in that living room.
Animal, I need
They all
some-
left.
So,
Yeah.
Abby,
They're
The
not
whole
speaking to you
family
anymore.
left.
help me make.
You're all on your own again, mate.
And
Do
they
you know, I
dread
completely forgotten
Christmas
about this.
because of you.
Okay, so here we go.
What?
What the fuck?
What on earth?
What the fuck is happening? Is this where they got the idea for the human centipede?
Dave, I'm literally covered in White Claw now because it made me laugh as I was drinking it and I like spat it out.
What bit?
Oh my
All over
god.
me.
We're gonna take our steps.
What bit were you laughing at?
I don't know where we just said, you'll see it on the replay, but it went everywhere.
Okay.
I'm covered in it now.
All right, so there's our. Thanks, Abby. Okay, so now we're gonna paint them in.
What were the sandbags for?
Gray. Throw a
Oh,
couple
good
more
one.
buckets
Well done,
up
mate.
there. Now I'm gonna sandwich my stencil with my background when I say reveal.
I don't remember this.
No.
There's our gorgeous masterpiece.
Jesus Christ.
It looks awful, doesn't it? I mean, why would you bother?
Fucking hell.
Well, art's subjective, James, so I think it's beautiful. Really speaks to me.
So as you can see, with Natal, we can deliver experiences that can't be done in any other medium or on any other console.
Yeah, you can't paint anywhere else.
Impossible.
They invented that.
Space. Using your voice naturally is a part of the experience, and all without a controller. Project Natal worked with all Xbox 360 are arriving at our partners today. And with that, I'll turn it back over to you, Don.
Great job, Kudo.
That's such a mad thing to say, because they would have obviously had signed NDAs. Why would they say, developers, it's arriving today?
To build experiences never thought of before. Now let's take a look at what happens when you put Natal in the hands of a man. Please
put Natal in the hands of a compulsive liar.
Peter Molyneux.
Otherwise, in the hands of a man who repeatedly just has mad ideas and is completely incapable of following through on most of them.
Man, it's full of bullshit.
Pretty revolutionary.
Here we go.
And you know, I wanted.
I still like him though. That's the problem. I still like him.
Shut up. He's a great salesman.
What, 30 years? Well, no, I don't think we have, because that thing in our hands, that thing that's evolved in our hands and got more and more complex, and got more and more buttons, actually has been the biggest barrier to what we want to create. Because what we want to create is a connection to our worlds, and that's what I believe Natal does. And what if you leave with anything today, then leave with this thought. What designers...
He's such a good presenter.
Yeah.
You know, all right, say what you want about him, but he's so compelling.
We've been playing around with it at Lionhead for a few months now, and a week ago a film crew came out.
We've been playing around with a description that we've been sent on it, and we've imagined
filmmakers.
Here we go. Some stuff we might be able to do.
He literally passed over to himself then. How many people get away with that?
Now to hear from someone who knows a bit more about the subject.
Me.
They can recognise us.
Welcome to
you.
you.
Can recognise our faces.
I am.
You can recognise our voices. Listen to this. And this is Claire. She's going to introduce you to.
I mean, he's basically saying he's invented artificial intelligence.
Yeah, this was crazy.
You nervous? I don't believe it.
It's not even on the TV, if I remember correctly, right?
No. Thousands.
Like she's just
here we're seeing
talking to a blank television at this point.
And the emotion in Claire's voice being recognised, and that emotion reflecting in Milo's face. Those are all being seen for the first time.
Listen, I was thinking today you should let me beat you at football again. That is if you finished your homework. You have finished your school project.
What happened there is that Claire knew...
Made-up child and we're giving him the anxiety of doing his fucking homework.
It's insane watching this now, isn't it?
Yeah. The camera so much, and this is about you meeting a character, a person.
Well, why don't I help you with yours? Then yours will be brilliant. All right.
Why would you don't want to do this with a normal kid? No. Like, you don't.
Some pictures in my journal.
I mean, forget AI creepy fake child.
But no, just the idea though that like they've created like artificial intelligence can understand natural speech in this way.
And
just the idea that everyone's like, yeah, do you know what I want? I want to be friends with a 9-year-old.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Put them on like this. Okay. What? Like that?
Claire has been thrown a pair of goggles. Notice what she did. This
she clearly doesn't actually do the gesture.
She felt the need to reach down for those goggles.
This wasn't acted. Yes, it was. That is such a killer. That's
insane. It's so good.
That's an actual line.
Milo's world.
Cool. So what are we doing? Do I have to stand at the edge? Go on. Put your hands.
This as well. This never happened.
Too cold.
That wouldn't work either.
No reflection. Yeah.
That close.
Swish the water about a bit.
Push the water about a bit. Why? Go on, get a bit closer, and then Milo's on the back of her head, just going. Come on, sleep now. Sleep now.
There we go.
fish, being able to swish the water with
Get a
their
bit
hands.
closer to the water, Kate.
You'll never fuck with this family again.
Now, what's the...
You'll never ask me about my school project again.
They're only fish, but they're trickier than you think.
Well, here, I'll have a go.
This is the bit that is insane.
A body.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Tail.
This whole thing's been insane.
Big fin.
Look at Kate now. This isn't acted. She's actually gasping for breath.
Look at that. Look. That is.
Has she actually drawn anything on that?
Look at the lack of lag.
The piece of paper was held up to Milo. Natal recognized the piece of paper, scanned the piece of paper in. Milo looked at that piece of paper, recognized the shape, recognized the color, and able to get on with his project. This is true technology that science fiction is not.
Balls again.
This is so mad. This is the first time I've seen this actually since I originally saw it. And it's so
I mean,
mad.
I can't believe there wasn't more of a thing over this. It's just. It's
That is
crazy.
mind blowing.
They won't remember.
Been a dream of mine for 20 years. We have chosen to create an experience where you can meet what I believe is a real character that understands you, that understands your voices, your emotions, that's fascinated about your life.
We all believed
Now,
it.
you may look at that video and wonder whether it's
unbelievable.
But here's the fact. We're showing this behind closed doors at E3 to a selected...
It's not.
The thing is, because there's loads of elements of that are still theoretically
Impossible. There's a lot of this stuff you can't even do
Well, yeah,
still.
like the voice recognition, the conversational stuff.
No.
That's still years off.
Yeah.
In computer entertainment. Thank you, everybody.
I mean, we must know some people that must have played that behind closed doors demo that he just mentioned at E3 2009.
Was there one? I thought it was
Well,
just
he just
completely...
said that.
Okay.
What's amazing is that you can play us backstage now.
We hope you agree that
There's someone.
we promise
We must know.
Sean, get Scrabbles on the phone.
Mate, Scrabbles was still at Dark Zero at this point.
And where is he now, eh?
I know. What happened to him?
I think you'll agree that this is a watershed year, not only for Xbox 360, but for everyone who loves games and entertainment. The break with the past is clear. Before, you were offered a handful of core hits. Now, Xbox 360 is home to all hit genres and every hit franchise. Before, you had to buy a disc player to get the best quality video. Now you can enjoy instant-on 1080p HD, no disc, no download, no delay.
He's just got no charisma whatsoever, this guy.
He's not, no. He's like a David Cage android.
What's he doing now? Is he still at Zynga?
Games, movies,
No, he left
and
now.
Or did he leave Zynga?
No, he only lasted about a month at Zynga, didn't he?
Wasn't there a long time?
Before,
Their stock price tanked, and then he left.
video game players from everyone else.
What is he doing now, though?
With Natal, everyone can join in using the best controller
Stadia.
ever
Donald
invented.
Allen Matrick.
No, actually, no. His wiki ends
The
at
future of games and entertainment is happening
Zynga.
now, only on Xbox 360. Thank you, and have a wonderful E3.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
thank God
He
that's
just
over.
Fucking retired after Zynga, I guess.
I thought that was fascinating. I know it was long and whatnot, but and that last bit, it was genuinely staggering. I knew at the time, I was like, wow.
That is the
Watching
worst Molyneux ever, isn't it? Like, in terms
That
of
was
just
him at his
lying.
worst, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yet, like Dave says, like completely engaging and
Yeah.
fascinating
Yeah.
to watch. Like it was a
Yeah,
breath of
sure.
fresh air when he started talking, and
Yeah.
yet all bollocks.
Right,
Yeah, I thought that was fascinating.
It was.
I really enjoyed that. I know it's long, as you
I
said,
think
but I
the
thought it was
last-
entertaining.
The last 30 minutes were interesting, but preceding that.
Right then, we done?
I think
Well,
we're done.
yeah.
I
This
think
is a
we're done.
great palate cleanser before E3 2021.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be
Oh, I should highlight actually. From now, that's it. I'm done. I'm off the internet. So I am now done. When are we recording? Did we make a decision today?
Are we postponing to the Wednesday then?
I don't know what the decision was. I said I don't mind either way.
Well,
Yeah,
so,
we'll
so
come
when you
back
asked
to
me,
that.
so I was saying like, yeah, it seems a shame to delay the episode, but then considering we're doing a bunch of other stuff throughout, like all the streams and everything, I think it's okay to delay the podcast by 1 day. But
Okay.
We'll come back and have a think.
Well, look, here's the first app that I'm removing. I'm removing Twitter. That's
Enjoy,
gone.
Are you
You're
doing
gonna
your
have a great
stream
time.
now, Dave, or are you doing a stream tomorrow night?
I'm not doing a stream.
I'm joking. You don't
But
need to
yeah.
leave that now. Someone might watch this a month down the line.
Okay.
True.
All right.
That's true.
Well, thank you so much for. I've got to delete the podcast app, have I? No.
Yeah, because you might
Yes.
see like episodes
Yeah,
of
it'll be like-
titles flash up and stuff.
Oh, well, what if I want to listen to? Oh, I could just use Spotify for my podcast.
Dave, you do remember that we used to have to like go pretty much completely offline, don't you?
No, because last time I did it, that was, it wasn't as bad.
It was
All
the
right,
80s.
okay. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support. Unless you're watching on YouTube right now, a month later. But yeah, we will catch you next month for the next Talks Over. We actually have, this isn't for patrons only, but if you're watching, the Patreon people that have just signed up, you'll probably we'll break something. Should we break it? Should we tell them what we're doing?
What are we doing? I've forgotten.
The Talks Over with a special guest.
Oh
If
yeah.
If it's agreed, let's go for it.
It is agreed. We just haven't agreed a date. So we're going to do a Talks Over soon. Keep an eye out for it because it is going to be amazing. We're doing a Talks Over with Ian Lee, watching Fun Candy and asking him questions about it while we watch it back. That'll be for everyone because we want to do it as a special and a special podcast and stuff. But that's happening within the next few weeks. So keep an eye out. Don't tell anyone. This is just for those people that are watching live or the Patreon people that have signed up to watch this early. It's something I know I'm insanely excited about. I know James is a big fan of Ian, so and Matt and Sean. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome to hear him talk about recording it and us actually watching it back with him. It's gonna be fantastic.
I won't spoil it, but there's some amazing moments with some very well-known people in that documentary. So that's coming up in the next few weeks. But in the meantime, thank you so much for supporting us, and we'll see you again on the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Ta-ra.